Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farhan bin Muhammad Hariri and I'm from Group 3. So for this presentation, I would like to discuss, me and my friends going to discuss about our topic in the report, which is Malaysia's plastic ban policy effective in reducing environmental pollution? So here are my group members here. Below are the list of my group members. Okay, next we're going to straight into the intro. So for my part, I will do the introduction. So basically, plastic pollution has become one of the most pressing environmental challenges to the whole world due to the use of single-use plastics and their slow decomposition rate. Not only that, it also threatens the ecosystems as well as the human health environment. So it means that basically plastic pollution is one of the most biggest issues in Malaysia besides other pollutions like air pollutions and many other more of pollutions. So here I summarize it into 4 points, which is the first one here, as you can see, is severe plastic pollution problem. So Malaysia contributes approximately 73,098 of 98 metric tons of plastic waste to the oceans. So basically, if you imagine, right, 73,000 is a large number of tons to be poured into the oceans. And if you think logically, the marine life, it may cause the species on the underwater, the marine life will endangered. So yeah, and then moving on to the second part, which is the environmental and economic impacts. So plastic pollution harms marine life, contaminate rivers and oceans, and it also affects coastal communities. What does it mean by that? Basically, like I said before, it harms the marine life. It makes them endangered, and it makes them. It also it's hard for the fishermen or industries to in terms of the economically. So basically, what I mean by that, so let's say the fisherman wants to generate their income, right? So they are going to the sea and the ocean to fish for some fishes, right? So when that specific fish are slowly dying because of the plastic pollution, it may affect their income, and for that, it might effectively yeah. Next, we have the challenges in plastic waste management. So inefficient waste collection systems, limited recycling programs, and the informal sector's focus on high value plastics. So basically, challenges in plastic waste management means that how inefficient Malaysia collection system in terms of the plastic and the programs that being handled regarding the pollution, and that's basically means by it. Lastly is the need for effective plastic ban policies. Around 81% of plastic material value is lost after disposal, creating economic waste.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Khattab Bakri. Today, me and my group will be presenting on the issue of plastic waste and the effectiveness of plastic reduction process in Malaysia. Firstly, plastic pollution has become one of the most serious environmental challenges worldwide due to its low cost and convenience. Plastic is widely used in the daily life. However, large portion of the plastic waste is not properly managed and eventually ends up in the environment. In Malaysia, plastic waste contributes to a growing concern by the various efforts to reduce the usage and the increasing amount of plastic waste has created environmental, social, and economic challenges. Therefore, in this presentation, me and my group we will discuss the background of the problem, the current situation in Malaysia, and the importance of finding alternative solutions to reduce the plastic pollution. My main part for this is background of the problem. To better understand the issue, it's important to examine the current situation in Malaysia. Firstly, Malaysia is among the largest contributors to plastic waste in the world, approximately the third. Every day, a large amount of plastic waste generated from houses, businesses, restaurants, and commercial activities. As a result of that, plastic waste accumulates in the land, rivers, beaches, oceans, because many plastic products take hundreds of years to decompose. Furthermore, the plastic pollution poses a serious threat to environmental marine ecosystem. The plastic waste that enter rivers ends up in the sea, where it can harm the marine animals. In addition to the increasing amount of plastic waste places pressure on the waste management system and contributes to environmental degradation. So, to address this issue, the Malaysian government introduced several initiatives, including the roadmap towards zero single-use plastics 2030, plastic bags changes in supermarkets, and the destruction of plastic straws. So those initiatives were designed to encourage both customers and businesses to reduce their dependence on the single plastic adopt and adopt more on the sustainable alternatives. However, despite those efforts, plastic consumption remains high. Many businesses continue to provide plastic bags, while customers often choose plastic products because they are cheaper and convenient and easily more accessible. Another challenge is the public awareness. Although many people understand of the harmful of plastic pollution, not everyone consistently practices recycling, waste separation, or the use of reusable products. Furthermore, eco-friendly alternatives are often more expensive than traditional plastic products. Some businesses customers refuse to use the alternatives often. In conclusion, plastic pollution remains major environmental issue in Malaysia. By working together, reducing the use of single-use plastics, improving the recycling practices, and promoting sustainable alternatives, Malaysia can move towards cleaner and more environmentally responsible future. Thank you for listening. That was my part.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Doctor. My name is Jad Mahmoud Ali Hijazi, matrix number 824 CS4048, and I'll be talking about one of the solutions for the Malaysia plastic ban policy, whether it's effective in reducing environmental pollution or not. Basically, when we first did the first talk in the beginning of the semester, we came with the conclusion that the ban policy isn't effective enough because, let's be honest, when walking through the streets, you can see a couple of plastics here and there, plastic bags, cups from Mixu and stuff like that. So I came with the solution. We actually came up with two solutions and we combined them later on, but I'll just be explaining solution one. Solution one basically was the idea that the government can conduct a regular inspection and impose higher penalties on those who do not follow the rules or those who violate the plastic ban. Basically, if let's say people were to throw plastics around or to be using plastic bags, a 200 ringgit ban would seem excessive, but it would also make people follow the rules much better because, let's be honest, who wants to pay 200 ringgit just because you threw a plastic bag on the ground? So yeah, that would help people follow the rules, and this will encourage businesses and consumers to reduce the use of single-use plastics. What I also wanted to add on was that one thing that does affect this policy is the price of paper bags or recyclable bags. I think that another solution should be that we should lower the cost of the paper bags themselves, because paying 5 ringgit or 4 ringgit every single time you purchase something is a bit excessive, and let's be honest, no one's gonna be carrying a paper bag around. So yeah, that's what I think about our problem, and this is basically what I think we should do. We should decrease the amount of money a person needs to spend on recyclable stuff, such as bottles, bags, and other things. And we should also kind of like conduct regular inspections and impose a higher penalty on those who violate the ban or the rules set by the government. And that's all. Thank you so much, and have a good rest of your day.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Tanjimul Islam. Now I would like to present my part, which is raising public awareness and promoting eco-friendly alternatives. Although Malaysia has introduced some rules to reduce plastic use, such as charging for plastic bags, but many people are still use single-use plastic every day. This shows that making rules is not enough. So people also need to understand why reducing plastic use is important. The first solution is to increase public awareness. The government should organize more educational campaign in school, universities, shopping malls, and local communities. They can also use social media, television, and website to share information about plastic pollution. The campaigns should explain how plastic waste harms our environment. For example, plastic can pollute rivers, oceans, sea animals, and in our health. When people understand these problems, they will be more willing to reduce their use of plastic. School also helps by teaching students about protecting the environment. They can organize recycling programs and encourage students to bring reusable water bottles, lunch box, and shopping bags. When students learn these good habits at the young age, they are not likely to continue them in the future. The second solution is to promote eco-friendly alternatives. Many people still choose plastic bags because it is cheap. Government should make eco-friendly products more affordable and easier to find. For example, reusable shopping bags, paper bags, reusable food containers, and biodegradable packing should be available in more shops and supermarkets. If these products are affordable, more people will choose them instead of single-use plastic. In my opinion, education is one of the best way to solve this problem. When people understand the effect of plastic pollution and have better choices, they will naturally use less plastic. Even a small action such as bringing a reusable bags or refusing a plastic straw can a big difference if everyone does it. So I think raising public awareness and promoting eco-friendly alternatives can help reduce plastic pollution in Malaysia. If government, business, schools, and public work together, Malaysia can create a cleaner environment and move closer to a plastic-free future. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Ashik Ilahi. Today I represent about the combined solution. So we start. Another potential solution that can be considered is improving the enforcement of the Malaysian plastic ban policy through inspections and harshest penalty for those who violate the policy. The Malaysian government should ensure that the retail shops, supermarkets, and local markets are subjected to inspection to verify that the use of single-use plastic is minimized. Furthermore, the charge for the usage of the plastic bags can be increased, which will act as a deterrent for consumers to use plastic bags. This measure will not only lead to the adoption of more eco-friendly measures by businesses and customers, but will also help avoid pollution due to the accumulation of plastics in landfills, rivers, and seas. While harsher penalties serve as a necessary deterrent, true long-term compliance relies on shifting the public mindset rather than just enforcing fear of fines. Consequently, a purely punitive approach risks public backlash and temporary compliance. It must be balanced with a cultural shift that fosters genuine environmental responsibility. Therefore, alongside legal penalties, the government must introduce supportive measures to increase public awareness and promote eco-friendly alternatives. Therefore, alongside legal penalties, the government must to achieve this, the Malaysian government can organize educational campaigns through school, social media, and community programs to educate people about the importance of reducing plastic usage. In addition, affordable alternatives such as reusable bags, paper packaging, and biodegradable products should be more accessible to consumers. This comprehensive approach will encourage the public to adopt environmentally friendly habits and reduce dependence on single-use plastic, ultimately helping Malaysia achieve a plastic-free future.
So for the conclusion part, all in all, Malaysia's plastic ban policy is a positive step towards reducing plastic pollution and achieving a plastic-free future. However, its effectiveness is limited by weak enforcement, low public awareness, and a lack of affordable eco-friendly alternatives. Solution 1 and Solution 2 can help strengthen the policy, promote behavioral change, and support cooperation between the government, industries, and the public to achieve sustainability goals. And that's basically sums up our whole presentation. Thank you.